Alright guys, you want to know what max frustration looks like in trading? Well, this is it. We all know BPTH here. Ran to the moon, and I'm red. I'm red on it. Sure, I can call it bullshit. Sure, I can call it my broker's fault. Sure, whatever. It's kind of my fault. I had the perfect plan. I had the absolute perfect plan. I was going to buy, I'll show you the live video. I was buying right here. I did not get filled on 200 shares. I was going to hold for at least my target of, where is it here? The gap fill at 1893. Probably would have sold half, and I would have been up hundreds and hundreds, probably 1,000, 1,500 bucks. But instead, I'm red. I'm green on the day because I had an amazing trade here on Seal. Again, I'll show you that. But holy shit, does this make me mad? Because I feel like I had it, and like these come around once in a while. I know that there will be more opportunities in the market, and this is just like a raw frustration of like, this time I knew what I was doing, and I just didn't get filled for some bullshit reason. So let me show you what happened here. Okay, so this is me pre-market, 20 seconds to open. I have this line drawn. I said I'm going to try and get a fill close to 17. It's a nice whole number, maybe just above it, like 20 cents above it. I'll only take 200 shares because the range is huge, and if it makes it to my target, I'll be up like 400 bucks at least. So, okay, market's open. We're surging. I'm not chasing because I'm a big boy now and I don't chase stocks. Boom, here it drops. I'm waiting for a little more. I try and get in right at 22. We're getting fills here at 28. 23, 28. I think this might actually be delayed. Okay, there. So now we're getting fills at 34, 25, 26, and here I am at 24. Like the little cuck that I am, I guess I don't know why I'm not getting filled. Like the time in sales, unless the time in sales is slightly off, like really the orders that are going through are just slightly delayed. And in reality, there, I just fast forwarded it just like a couple frames. And then these are the actual orders. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get filled. Obviously, I was just on the tail, I would have been like bottom tick. I should have had my order already out, I guess, but oh man, that's frustrating. So I missed that, and from there, I'm moving it up to 30. I don't want to pay this much of a premium, and we're already gone. We're already freaking gone. And we all know what happens to this. It goes up. I keep trying to get filled on the way up. Nothing. Nothing, and we're gone. We hit my target. Let's say those 200 shares, I would have just sold the whole thing right there. I would have been up 400 bucks. But I missed it. So, whatever. And then I missed. There was no trade in here for me. There's nothing. It gets halted. It comes down on a no. It comes. Oh, okay. I trade Seal at this time. So BPTH is halted. Seal is moving. Now it's on my other monitor. You can see I got in already, and I switch it to this monitor because I know that this monitor is being recorded. Waiting for the chart to load. So I got filled on a dip here with 1,000 shares. Where's my order there? It's 1,000 shares. Again, I switched it from this monitor to this monitor so you can see it, and I knew that you could see it when I go over it in the recording. And then I was just waiting. I put my stop pretty much at break even, 280, 272, and then I hit sell. And my average is 272. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for at least $3 at this point. I think I do. I see 10,000 shares, 9,000 shares. I see a lot of shares in the high 90s. So I start taking them off right here. 300 off at $2.97. 300 off at $3. And do we push? Let me fast forward it for you. I bought for the break of $3. I added back to 600, looking for the break of 310. It was a false breakout at that time, so it dumps, and then I just sell everything. So obviously I just should have sold out here and been down whatever it was. I still green on the name, but I didn't. Whoops. I ended up selling down here right before the halt, and now I'm red on the name. I was just like, oh man, because you know I had my plan, I had everything, and then I still take forced trades, and now I'm red on the name. Frustration was really, like, really building. And I'm not using the correct levels for these dip buys. I realize now looking at the actual... whoops. Oh, I just screwed it up. No, okay, so I realize now looking at the actual stock that instead of using this line as from the halt as the level, I probably should have used this one, and it just would have worked out perfectly. But I wasn't thinking properly at that point. I knew that it could probably and would probably get back to high of day, but I blew myself out on too many trades in here. I was like buying at the bottom, setting my stop to break even. It would come up, come down, and stop me out. I wasn't accepting the risk of the trade, when in reality, if I had to just put my stop lower on the first trade, I would have stayed in the trade, and yeah, I would have gotten stopped out of that, but then I would have just had one trade that I stopped out of, not 1, 2, 3. 3 trades. And then you see I was blinded to the fact, because then I'm even more pissed off and frustrated that I missed the idea that this is, you know, clearly the level right here. There's also a level on the daily, 25. You know, it bounced down, bounced down, bounced down. So if we put 25 up there, look where it lands, right here. So we come back over. I don't know, maybe I would have taken the trade on the dip into this level of the halt, or I would have taken it as we came back up and dipped into 25, and I'd be in the trade right now. Who knows? Those would have been good trades. This crap that I did in here, where I bought and sold and bought and sold, thinking that I knew what it's just, these are not good trades. And now I'm down. I'm finishing down 256 on this fucking stock. So I'm green. You know, BP or Seal was a perfect trade. The only thing maybe I should have done was buy more, but I knew that we didn't make it to the breakout level of 257, so I could only buy 1,000 shares here. So I didn't want to buy 2,000, because then if we came down to 257, I would have been down like over $200, and I can't do that. That's against my rules. So this one, pretty perfect. And I was selling up towards high a day. I rebought in the flag, sold at high a day. No complaints there. But BPTH, you know, it's part of the emotion of being a trader. Like, I've been through so many stages, and you guys that have been watching me for a while have seen them. Like, before I wouldn't have no idea how to trade something like this. And if I did, it would be some bullshit like trade that had no levels, no plan, no valid kind of reasoning behind it. It would just be like I thought I saw momentum. But this, today, I nailed it. But I didn't trade it. Like, my execution sucked. I nailed the plan. Excuse me. I nailed the dip buys. I nailed the breakouts. I just didn't buy, or I didn't get filled. And then out of that frustration, instead of being up over $1,000, I tried to force something in here. Now, if I had made these trades, you bet I probably would have taken this one with the small size that I did. So this trade, good. This trade, bad. Look where I'm buying. I'm buying up near heavy resistance. This is a resistance line. This is a support line. This was a good buy. This, not a good buy. You can even see at the time we had this kind of descending trend line. And I'm buying a breakout. I do bad when I buy breakouts. I've just learned that recently. And now, you know, BPTH will probably work out without me. And I have to call it. I can't do, like, I was up over $400. Now I'm only up 157. Where do I stop, right? Sure. I take it now. I stop out again. Boom. I'm only up $50 on the day. Frustration is increasing. Boom, I take it again. I'm red. So now I've gone from thinking I know what I'm doing, missing a big trade, to being green, to being less green, to being red, and then usually it just gets out of hand from there. So I'm going to stop. I've already stopped. You know, I haven't traded during this video at all. Just seal and BPTH. And I'm going to learn from this. And just the discipline of, like, knowing that just maybe if you stop out, like if I had taken this first trade and stopped out, just make sure you step back. Make sure you step back and look at all the levels. Make sure you mark all the levels properly, which I didn't do. I don't know. And just stop trying to take the same trade over and over, because I took the same trade 3 times and I got stopped out. I'll shut up. I ramble all the time, but I think it might have been useful. So we'll see you guys later. Peace.